Hey, what's up guys? How you doing? It is Lasty here. Welcome today to a new episode of Bite the Bullet. Once again, apologies for no face cam. I probably sound a bit different and stuff right now. I'm ill right now. My voice is gone and I feel rough and stuff. So nobody needs to see face cam just at this moment. But trust me, it'll be back in the next day or so once I'm feeling a tiny bit better. It's just for when I cough and splutter and stuff, I can cut them bits out a lot easier than it would be, and it's more seamless than it would be with facecam. So I'm showing you my current teams in the background right now. And by the way, I'm not sure when this is going live, but if it is the new year, a very happy new year to you guys. I hope you've got some cool resolutions and stuff. And if you have, let me know down below in the comments what you're planning on doing in 2016. I'll be very interested to know. And also, if you'd like to see a video from me talking about like New Year's resolutions and goals and stuff, about for myself, you know, let me know if you'd be interested in knowing what I've got planned for the next year ahead and stuff. So we go into this match against the Serie A squad and we score in 13 minutes with an absolutely wonderful goal from Luis Suarez. That right there is just exactly what I want to see from him. Those lovely long shots which just make FIFA 16 feel absolutely awesome, you know. I love scoring good goals. You know, the sweaty tap-ins at the near post, they don't do much for me. You score them if you need to, but what it's all about is playing that lovely ball through and getting that long shot opportunity and just seeing it hit the back of the net. Suarez catches me up right there. I thought I was properly in with man of the match Suarez. It didn't quite work out. And then Handanovic, who always has the game of his life against me, saved an absolute bullet header from the back stick from one of my centre-backs. I think it was Jeremy Mathieu. And then once again, second half, it's all well and good getting through on goal, but it's then trying to beat the absolute hero that is Handanovic in goal. He's a truly amazing goalkeeper for probably what is discard price or something. So I highly recommend you try him out if you haven't done so already. You can see he's just making save after save. One of the best keepers on the game for sure. I reckon value for money wise, he'd probably be my favourite keeper on the game. We do manage to go 2-0 up here with a header from PK. I think I had a succession of about 3 or 4 corners in a row, and eventually one of them went in. So that's the one I'm just going to show you guys. We then counter this guy after he made a defensive mishap. I see Suarez is open. I play it to him with Iniesta, and of course he nets that one with the finesse shot, just so that we can get our goal with this in this game with Luis Suarez's orange man of the match. Super awesome looking card. I think I said awesome twice in a row right there, but you know, can't blame me because I'm sick, so I get away with that. But 3-0 I felt very comfortable. Time to do a little bit of extra long shots and stuff like that. None of them did anything, so we come to the end of the match and we do win 3-0. 2 goals for Suarez, and that's about it. We've got 7.5 shots in the bank now, 18 points to spend. I'm going to spend 2 of my shots on the target right now and see what we can get early doors in today's episode. So we hit a 5-pointer to start off with, and then the second and final shot we take, I think, what do? We hit we hit the below 5-pointer, so that's pretty good. 10 points unlocked, 28 points to spend, and this is our new look Barca team. I've added a couple of extra 8-pointers in, a couple of informs, and then I've made inform Iniesta and Messi 12 points, so they're going to be a lot more difficult to unlock than they previously would have been. I decided to unlock inform Marc Bartra, the centre-back. We've obviously unlocked his regular card in this series, but we unlock his inform item at that centre-back spot. He's one of my favourites from this year, actually. A very, very solid card. And then we switch over to the La Liga team, which is looking pretty tasty. I'm not going to lie, there's not many players there that I would want in the positions that I've got already filled. So it's going to be a tough one to see who we unlock and who has to say goodbye in this La Liga team. We come up against a pretty decent looking BPL and MLS combo. I don't think it was completely full chemistry. I might be wrong though. And I knew that what he had was a lot of pace in this squad. He had quick defenders. He had very, very quick attackers. He brought off Gio dos Santos straight away for Giovinco, the really, really quick guy. Ant-Man, as I think Zwayback calls him. And that right there is one of the sweetest finishes I've seen from Suarez. He was getting pushed over and he still manages to get that shot off. And I think you get a pretty good angle of it here. Look at this finish. Oh, I love it. He just sort of lifts it with his foot. Probably one of my favourite goals that he's scored so far in this series, and it's not even that amazing. I just really, really like the technique and stuff like that. I was troubling my opponent with Suarez's dribbling in this game, But again, he had a godlike keeper in goal, Hugo Lloris, who is once again another awesome keeper on this game. But I have to admit, the guy in my net, Diego Alves, is normally someone I have a lot of bad things to say about on FIFA. But FIFA 16, he's definitely awesome. He keeps me in a lot of games and stops my opponent from scoring quite often. Giovinco and Obafemi Martins caused me some trouble. They really did. It was difficult to tell which way they were going to go. And at half-time, we are 1-0 up. And I felt like I could have pushed for some more goals. So we try and do that second half. Pablo Hernandez forcing a good save out of Hugo Lloris right there. And then get the ball on the edge of the box with Modric right here. Take it past one defender. Get that shot off. But, of course, Hugo Lloris dives down to his left and stops that from going in. It's a similar situation to Handanovic in the other game, where, of course, we struggled to beat him because he's just such a good goalkeeper. And as I'm recording this right now, Benteke has just scored a goal to put Liverpool 1-0 up against Sunderland. That's how far in advance I'm recording this video, just for anyone that was curious. But in there, of course, the 90th minute, he gets through and scores an equaliser, and I'm absolutely devastated. I mean, I bossed that whole game and now I've got to go to extra time. He had 3 shots on target the entire game and one of them was a goal right at the end. It was demoralising, I'm not going to lie. However, Bale picks out Luis Suarez early doors in the first half of extra time and we restore our lead. And we get another shot on the board with Suarez because we scored with him. He's actually pretty good in the air, you know. He's got a lot of accuracy when he manages to win the header, which is great. So all I had to do now was hold on. And one thing I didn't mention in this game was that this guy went park the bus when it was 0-0. At the start of the game, he just played the entire game park the bus. I really dislike that, and I wish it was something that would be removed from FIFA. It really annoys me, if I'm honest, but again, it's something that a team could do in real life, so you have to sort of put up with it, but it's really frustrating to see a park the bus side. It's just so difficult to break down and stuff. And to make matters worse, we missed the first shot and the second shot, and the third shot on our target system today, we hit a 5-pointer. So we got 25 points to spend. How I'm going to spend that is by unlocking a couple of players here in the La Liga team. They're both going to cost me 8 points. So it's going to cost me 16 points in total to unlock Inform Pareo and Inform Kaya, the left back. So that's 2 informs going into the team. I figured those were the areas of the squad that I could improve. Whether or not Pablo Hernandez will be missed in the team is yet to be seen, because I do think I really enjoyed using him. But Gaia goes in at left back, someone that that inform card is really awesome. It's really cheap as well. Definitely one I recommend you guys pick up if you haven't done so already. I'm pretty sure he was under 20k. For someone who's got some pretty awesome stats, he's rapid as well, which is great. So if you've enjoyed this video, guys, make sure you hit that thumbs up button. For every 1 thumbs up is every minute that it gets me more better and face cam will return. No, I don't know what I'm talking about, but I'm just saying, if you're enjoying the series, a bit of support would be absolutely awesome. Leave your comments down below as always. A happy new year to you, and I will catch you next time, boys. Peace.